Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you could join me today. I wanted to have a little chat about adversity, but before I get into that, just kind of want to recap what's been going on. Last week, I made $399 strictly with Walmart Spark. Like, I didn't have to multi-app. The heck with Instacart, the heck with Uber Eats, the heck with Grubhub. Spark was going crazy. I couldn't keep up with the orders. And some of them are a little bit smaller, but some are just bombers too. Like today, I made $100 today from 7:45 until about 11:30. I had one $30 order, one $54 order. I mean, they weren't long drives. It's just silly. I highly recommend downloading the Spark Walmart app. Use the code below. Sign up and you'll actually get a bonus for doing so. Even if you just do one order a day, one order every other day. I used to start to try to make 10, 15, $20, and just to see if this is real, but completely turned my life around for the better and helped me overcome much adversity, as is the topic for today. I was pretty proud of myself today. As I mentioned in a short earlier, I got up at about 6:20. I tried for 6, but I got up, just threw on some clothes and went right down to the stadium and did some jogging and some walking and got home and showered up before my first early Walmart Spark order. I felt a little bit tired this afternoon, but I also feel very motivated and I feel good and I just want to keep the ball rolling. I've been listening to tons of records and having a blast boxing those up. And again, that's just giving me more cushion, more flexibility, more peace, more gratitude, and less stress. But life is not all roses, right? We've all had our share of adversity. That's just the way the world is. We could be going through adversities right now, and I'm sure we'll face our share of adversity in the future. There's no doubt about it. We all have our own unique paths. So I got thinking about some of the things that I have had to overcome, some of the things that people have had to overcome in general. I wanted to talk a little bit about what the Bible says about this and also a little bit about Stoic philosophy, which is a philosophy that has changed my life so much for the better. So let's think about adversity and what does the Bible say about it. I came up with 4 verses that I wanted to talk about. The first is John 16:33. It says, "I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world." So he preaches his message, letting us know that we will have peace in this world of tribulation. The world cannot beat us. In the end, no matter what it throws at us, no matter what, Jesus has overcome the world. And through our faith in him, we have also won too. So no matter what, the world can be overcome. But while we're still in the world, we have to do some things. We have to win some battles. And what else does the Bible say about the battles that we have to face every day in the world? In Philippians 4:13, it says, "I can do all things through him who strengthens me." So there's nothing that we can't face because we can do all things with his strength. We can overcome disabilities. We can overcome growing up poor. We can overcome a job loss or fired. What else does the Bible say? "Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you." So what are the anxieties that we're facing? Self-doubt, anxieties about our debt, anxieties about rejection, anxieties about our career. What else does the Bible say? Proverbs 17:22, "A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up bones." So a joyful heart, can we keep a joyful heart in the face of proving someone wrong? Can we keep a joyful heart in the face of fear, in the face of toxic people? Can we keep a joyful heart in the state of the world while we master our mind, thinking about the past, thinking about the future? Can we cast our anxieties away? Can we keep a joyful heart? Can we believe that we can do all things? Can we find peace in him through the battles we face today and the ultimate victory that will come. Seneca said, the great Stoic philosopher, he said, no man, and it's always very gender specific in that time, of course, 2,000 years ago, but no man or woman is more unhappy than he or she who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. So what would life be like if we went through it with no problems at all? It's just like, I guess you are the child of a billionaire and your health is perfect, your career is perfect. Like, there's nothing there. You need a purpose. I know I'm happy for having overcome a lot of the things that I have had to overcome. I overcome lots and lots of debt. And it's one of the greatest feelings that I've ever had. And it makes me want to help people. So maybe like we're all put in these positions for a reason. And we might not notice it at the time. But we can overcome it. And just know that like God has put us there for a reason. God put us in front of those toxic people for a reason. God put us in a position to overcome our fear. I've learned that we cannot be fearful and grateful at the same time. So whenever I'm feeling a little bit iffy, I start really relying on gratitude. Overcoming the past or the future, I've learned that all we really have is right now. And I can't worry about the past or the future. Mastering our mind, I never really knew that, that was a thing, to think intentionally, to understand that the monkey mind and the thought loops are not you. To overcome the state of the world, I'm not the kind of guy who's going to complain about this president or the last one or the next one. It's not going to bother me. I want to put myself in the best position to keep a joyful heart in the face of that, in the face of everything that can go on, all the tribulations in the world, and there's a lot of it. But I will keep a joyful heart, and I will spread the message through this channel, and hopefully inspire someone else to keep a joyful heart as well. Failing as a student, I could kick myself. I've had to overcome that and the positions that put me into as a young adult. Disabilities, it's not crazy, but I do have small fiber neuropathy in my feet. I have to overcome that. Rejection, struggling to succeed at your own chosen career. It took me many years and many lessons, some hard, and under the hammer was coming down. If I was making mistakes, it was coming down anyways, certainly if I made mistakes. So I tried to eliminate every single mistake, to not give anyone any reason to get on me, and to learn how to sell, and to learn how to make people have a good night, and to joke around, and to work in a stressful environment, and to understand it and to love it. Rejection from jobs and maybe from people, it's all for a reason. Proving someone wrong, where they say you can't do it, they can't believe in you. Can you keep a joyful heart when you do that? And yes, and you feel good with these things. You feel so proud that you can overcome these adversities, when you overcome your disabilities, when you overcome the state of the world, when you overcome toxic people, when you overcome fear with gratitude, when you overcome toxic people with love and kindness, when you overcome the past or the future by enjoying the present, when you overcome your mind by not being jerked around by your impulses, when you overcome your disability by doing the best that you can do, when you overcome your job loss from being fired or laid off because you put yourself in a position financially or with a backup job. When you overcome growing up poor to get yourself into a better position, when you overcome failing as a student to make the dean's list, when you overcome self-doubt by just taking action, by just starting now, when you overcome debt by building wealth, when you overcome rejection by finding what was meant for you, that is freedom. And I hope you break free. Let me know what you've overcome. I'll talk to you on the next video.